Now, everybody knows that if you want to make more money, you need more customers. But what if that wasn't actually true? What if you could actually sell more to your existing customer base at a lower cost and at a higher price? Now, I'm not saying that we don't work on getting new customers, but when we get solely focused on getting new customers, acquiring leads and converting them, that's the most expensive way to make sales. The new customer costs you 7 to 10 times more than to make the same sale to an existing customer. So, what if you knew how to focus on how to get more repeat business and how to increase your number of transactions, which is the average number of time people buy from you, right? Some of your customers come and they buy from you once and you never see them again. We call those the one and dones. Some customers come in every month or every week or multiple times a day. And it's knowing what our average number of transactions is that helps us increase sales with much lower costs, which then translate to much higher profit on those sales. So here are my top 3 tips for getting repeat business, increasing your number of transactions. Tip number 1's the easiest. Ask your customers to come back. Thank them for coming in, ask them to come back, and ask them to bring a friend as well. So too many times, and I talk to business owners who are like, well, I don't want to ask my customers. Well, get them on an email database, right? Remind them, let them know what's going on. Remind them that there's a Valentine's Day sale or a Memorial Day sale or a special deal. But whatever it is, you have to make sure you have multiple ways, social media, email, text, that you can ask your customers to come back again. Now, tip number 2 for more repeat business, and this one's really important, it's educate your clients on everything you sell. Nothing is worse than seeing who you thought was your best customer buy something that you sell from your competitor. It is the worst feeling. And we go straight to, wow, they must not have been happy with my product or service. Quick story. I had a client, he was a handyman, and he built a fence for his neighbor. And one day he came home and the client had a new deck. And he was just beside himself. This is one of his good friends. And, he built his fence. He'd done a couple other things there, but he went out and hired somebody else to build him a deck. And so I told him, hey, grab a 6-pack and go over and help break in the new deck with him and have a conversation with him. And if he's really your friend, go ahead and ask him why, you didn't get a chance to quote on it. And predictably, he went over there and it's exactly what I thought. Client said, oh, I just thought you did fences. I had no idea you did decks too. So we have to educate our clients, get them on a newsletter, have a flyer, have handouts, have leave behinds. Make sure that they know everything you can do, because otherwise, if a need comes up, they might go to somebody else not even being aware that they could buy it from you. Tip number 3 really goes along with those two, and that's be in regular communication. If you are not communicating with your client base every 90 days, they're no longer your client base. With all the technology we have today and instant gratification, instant this, instant that, after 90 days of not hearing from you, you are not top of mind and they are not thinking of you as their go-to for whatever it is. Now, once they've bought from you 10, 15, 20 times, you'll always be top of mind. But until you've earned that, they're going to forget about you. And it's not intentional. It's just how the human brain works, right? We get so much information and we see so much. So you have to keep in regular communication with your clients so that they remember you're there. And then that's that way we educate them. So you combine the regular communication with the education so they don't go to your competitors to buy things they could buy from you. So those are my top 3 tips. If you'd like to know more, or if you'd like just a brainstorming session on how to get repeat business for your industry, go ahead and click on the link in the description to schedule a 20-minute call where we'll talk about and we'll brainstorm on how to increase the number of transactions, the repeat business for your business. Thanks, and I'll see you again in the next video.